Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about why professionals stay sober. Amateurs don't stay sober. Professionals stay sober. Okay, what does that mean? What I mean is that, and I'm not talking about professionals like white collar workers, and I'm not talking about professional athletes or professional anything. I'm just talking about professionals. And what I mean, there's a professional versus an amateur. Okay. Professionals put in the work. Professionals follow through with what they said they were going to do. Professionals get up when they don't want to get up. Professionals train when they don't want to train. Professionals hike when they don't want to hike. Professionals run when they don't want to run. Professionals swim when they don't want to swim. Regardless of what it is, professionals, these are the people that are at the top of their profession, of their sport, of whatever it is. And remember, over 90% of people relapse within the first year. Okay. And what that means is that the professionals are the ones that make it. The professionals are the ones that make it. And you think about Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was very successful, not because he was gifted. I mean, yeah, he might have been gifted, but he put in the work. He got up when he didn't want to get up. He practiced when he didn't want to practice. He swung that golf club and swung that golf club and swung that golf club, and he got healthy and fit, and he did all the things so that when game time came, it was just a matter of how well he was going to do. Think about Jerry Rice, one of the best wide receivers of all time. He was the first one to show up to practice and the last one to leave. And he ran routes and ran routes and ran more routes. And when guys went out and partied, he didn't party, he practiced. He continued doing the things that were going to help him achieve his dream of being the best wide receiver ever. And this happens over and over and over again. And the people that are clean and sober and have achieved long-term recovery and long-term sobriety. And remember, and these are the people that are the happiest too. I mean, I remember when I first got clean and sober, I remember showing up and looking around at these people. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are these people so happy? Life is over. I can no longer drink. I can no longer drug. I can no longer take advantage of people. I can no longer lie, cheat, and steal, which that all provided me the high. But the guys and the gals that were the happiest were the ones that were doing the work. And I would argue that those are the professionals. We don't call them professionals. I don't think I've ever heard them called like professional AAers or professional 12-steppers. I don't think I've ever heard that. But really, that's what they are. They're professionals. They're pros. Because they follow through and they do the things they don't want to do. I mean, I remember when I did Ironman. I did Ironman a couple of times, and I had a coach. I needed a coach. Like I had never done an Ironman before. And so I needed somebody else to tell me what to do. And so I had someone that wrote my plans. I had a swim coach. I had a running coach. I had a cycling coach. I had like different groups that I cycled with, groups that I swam with, groups that I ran with. So I had all of these different groups, all of these layers of accountability. It's the same thing with the 12-step program. You have a sponsor that writes your plan for you. It's your job to follow through with the plan. And actually, your sponsor is just your interpreter. He's not even writing the plan. His sponsor probably gave him his plan, and he's just passing his plan down to you. I mean, that's what I do. So if you want to be clean and sober, you want to be happy, joyous, and free, you want to live the life that you deserve, you got to act like a pro. You got to act like a professional. No more excuses. And this means go to meetings when you don't want to go to meetings. Pick up the phone when you don't want to pick up the phone. If you see somebody calling you and you don't want to answer it, you probably need to pick up the phone and answer it. When you don't want to go to a meeting, that means you should probably go to a meeting. When you don't want to journal, that means you probably should journal. Doing the things that you don't want to do. That's how you're going to get yourself to living the life of your dreams. Being clean and sober, being the example, being the person that people, it's kind of like the victim versus responsible. I heard Robert Kiyosaki the other day talk. He talked a lot about victim and responsible. I brought it up to him. Actually, he didn't really acknowledge it, but I don't think he was aware. That's one of the things that I gained from being in the 12-step program is the awareness. I don't think he really even realized, because he was talking about people coming up with excuses as to why they didn't pay rent. I've got a job, but you don't understand. I'm stressed out. I'm sick. I have 5 kids. And he's sitting there listening to all these excuses. And he's like, what the hell? That's what it is, man. If you can't make it to a meeting, it's an excuse. It means it's not important to you. It's okay. Maybe one day sobriety, long-term recovery will become important to you. And that's not, and like I have no judgment. And I can't say that I live my life perfectly. And I can't say that I don't follow through with, I mean, I follow through with a lot of things. I mean, I'm in a great place. I love my life. But I'm not saying that I'm perfect. And we all make mistakes. And it's not whether or not we're going to make mistakes. It's not whether or not we're going to make the wrong decision at times. The key is learning from our mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. You learn, like, what is it that led to that last relapse? And don't make that mistake again. And hey, I've made mistakes. I've made decisions where I'm like, oh, this is not going to be good. I'm a lot better today. I can tell you that much. Making decisions that support your goal, whatever your goal is. If your goal is Ironman, doing rim to rim to rim at the Grand Canyon, being clean and sober, like, what's your goal? What do you want? I know, I mean, hey, I got sober to get my wife back. That was my original goal. That wouldn't have been a good long-term solution. I see lots of people that get clean and sober originally because they want to get their wife back, they want to get their husband back, they want to get their parents off of their back, whatever it is. And that works kind of short. That can work short term, but the long term needs to be like you're doing it for yourself and become a professional. Be a professional. Don't come up with excuses. Follow through with your plan. Follow through with your training plan. Follow through with everything that's suggested by other people that are more successful than you. That's the path, and that's how you're going to get this deal. That's it for this video.
If you found this video to be of value, be sure to like it, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos, leave a comment if you have a question, if you've got something to say. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism. So if you or someone you know is struggling, be sure to reach out to us. You can go to our website, 𝐾amelbackrecovery.com, or our information is in the comment section below. And we provide everything from detox, inpatient, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services. So either we'll be able to help you or we'll be able to refer you to people or treatment centers that might be a better fit. So I will see you in the next video.